Hey, you little punk. Haha, it's mine!
No, was I really? Oh.
Not really, Heifer. No.
Hello, Transformer TCG fans. Welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. Now, I don't have a lot of time. The cats are, I got to go pick the cats up from the vet. I'm kind of on my lunch hour, so to speak, and it might take me that long to get up there and back. But a few nights ago, I was playing around with the game, and you know, we got the secret upgrades that I've tried to come up with, and I think they work okay. I like them better than some of my other iterations of these cards with the same images, with the little bit of duality kind of going on with them. And I was just trying to pick. Originally, I wanted to also add in this old stratagem, leaking lubricants, that I came up with. But I couldn't find that Ironhide originally. I found it now. I'm missing a lot of characters, not official characters, but some of my own characters. I can't build Magna Boss in the other one that I had created. Well, I think I found all the ones to Magna Boss. I can't find all the ones to, I want to say Abominus. It's not Abominus. It's the... Oh, gosh. I got the character. No, I don't... Anyway, I can't find all my characters, but and again, I was like, I didn't go through all my character cards. I was just like, well, what's in here? Let me just pull something and just play. And I had worked on trying to make kind of a Decepticon deck and an Autobot deck. Sorry, I thought I heard something. The cats are not here, unless there's like an animal or dog on the other side of the other door over there. Anyway, so I found the Ironhide that I made with the guys. We all each made an Ironhide. They were all supposed to be, I think, 8 stars or 6 stars. Mine was a 7-star. I can't remember. That was so long ago. Private Hot Rod and my roll bar. Funny thing is that I was kind of going for a truck deck. Is this it here? Specialist, melee, and is he ranged? No, he's melee. Private Hot Rod is melee in both modes. I think this was my Decepticon. No, this is the Autobot deck because it's got Mega Axe Attack in here. Core Stop, Insulated Compound, yeah, Cargo Gunner, yeah, anything to try to help with trucks, because I had Roll Bar and Ironhide in here that are not just trucks, but also specialists, because I got a few specialist cards like Red Rust, Field Communicator, my Energon Discharge Virus, Armed Hovercraft, which really didn't work at all. Well, yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It shouldn't have, because I don't have a ranged character in here. So maybe that's something I could actually afford to take out. And the funny thing is that I had 45 cards in this deck, 45 cards in this deck, and then but before I played the second game, I had this in my Decepticon deck, and I'm like, this really can't help me much because I only had one of them. You really need all 3. Nothing's going to stand in our way. A common card from the Arc. One of your characters gets Pierce 1 until end of turn. You may play another Nothing's going to stand in our way card. So, and if you play 3, you can untap one of your characters with 12 stars or fewer. Which is it's a nice thing, and I think I did something similar with a Beast War image. The thing that zapped Cheetor and Pterosaur back and forth through the bases. I forgot what that thing was called, but anyway. So I only had one of these, and I'm like, this is not helping me. So I tossed it out, which made it from 44 to 45. I mean, 45 to 44. My brain isn't backwards, I swear. But so, field repair, since they're all Autobots. I had 2 of my legendary Stormfall swords in here. Fusion Flame, which, funnily enough, this private hot rod went down pretty easily. Now, their health down here totaled 35. And I really wish I had more time to just play and play and play and test and test and test. This Junkion shield is not a secret upgrade. Four-wheel drive. Energy rope pistol. I got to use that once or twice, which is a secret upgrade. The cargo trailers. The Dinobot Energon armor. I don't know. It's got the Dinobot. Yeah, the Beast trait up here on the orange and black. So I couldn't get that on the flip. But you know, with your Beast traded characters, you can really get the most out of this card. But I wonder if I should do something a little more with it in here too. But I was able to pull a few of these cards off. And my one secret action hybrid that I had, potassium nitrate, just funny image, I know. But they got to win a game, and the Decepticons got to win a game. And I did not plan this. Again, I just have a couple of characters, more than a handful of characters in this drawer. You can see, like, what, Flame Feather right there. And I'm like, okay, well, I want a Decepticon deck. So this is crazy. Has anybody done this? Maybe so. I had Crankcase, 7-star. Megatron, Arrogant Ruler, 10-star. Raider Detour, 4. Raider Hyperdrive, 4. So I have 2 of the sports car patrols in here. Specialist, melee and ranged. That's right, it's Crankcase. He's melee and alt mode and ranged and bot mode. But I didn't plan this at all. I was only going by star counts and trying to make sure that they were all Decepticons. And you're going to see where I'm going with this. Raider Detour, his tap, because remember, you can do a tap motion to tap a character to pull an ability off. Golly, my throat's dry. I need a drink. And for the sake of doing whatever the character can, but then you have to tap another character to attack. The tapped character to pull this ability off cannot attack. Draw power. Draw 2 cards. Scrap a blue pip from your hand. Draw 2 cards. Raider Hyperdrive. Scrap a blue card from your hand. Draw 3 cards. Then scrap 2 from your hand. This Megatron, when you flip to this mode, you may play an upgrade. When this attacks, you may scrap an upgrade from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Draw power, draw power, draw power, draw power. Sorry, and let me tell you, all this draw power and having this Crankcase card, which I really never gave much thought with. I always kind of thought he was a bit of a weak character. Again, when you flip to this mode, draw a card. But I was able to pull this off at least 1, 2, if not 3 times, because I had 5 or more cards in my hand. So he had 8 to attack. And I'm like, wow, this is fun. Just all the draw power in here. And I did have, this is not a majority blue deck. We had some... Yeah, that's one of Buddy's cards, Sneak Attack. I was trying to go for some black and blue, so there's a lot of Pierce in here. Here's a Fusion Mace. Put on a Decepticon only. When the equipped character defends, then, do 1 damage to a character. Non-attack damage. Non-attack damage. Never really got to use Cog, which is basically when you flip it, while it's a utility and it's on a character and you flip that character, it gets Pierce 3 for battle. Maybe I should say turn. Non-attack damage. Swindled. I don't think I ever got to use that. I've got all 3 of the Trilithium platings in here. I can't remember if I got emergency tow worked in or not. A little bit of orange pip in here. and I have Cranium Crush, which I couldn't use. I probably should take this out too, which is a secret upgrade weapon. Put on Plane and Seekers only. There were no Plane or Seekers. When the equipped character defends against an Autobot, reduce the enemy's Pierce to 0. If their enemy's total Pierce is 5 or more, scrap the card. So I got to use that a time or two. Again, blue and black, calculated strike, scrapper gauntlets. The Whirlwind Slash, I got to use that a few times. I think I have 2 of these in here because of the green pips. I didn't want all 3. Diet Autobots. Hey, look, Energon Hustler card. Blue pip to help with getting these Spy Patrol cars, getting all that tripped. Precision Fire, more non-attack damage. Shock Blast, Crowbar. Yeah, another Cranium Crush. So now we're down to 42 cards in the deck, and Buddy's Sneak Attack again. So I had a couple of those in here. One Pep Talk is the only one Pep Talk I have in the whole deck. Again, blue pip to help with that, more draw power. And 2 of these are specialists, and I was able to pull this off. The Energon Discharge Virus. While this is on a specialist and it attacks for turn, do 2 damage to the equipped character. It has Pierce 4 for battle. That was cool. I like this. You have to damage your own character though, but Camion Crash, more non-attack damage. Of course, again, you have to damage your own. One of Trilithium Platings, Master I can't pronounce it. Luckily, I think I was able to get this arm hovercraft to work, and I probably got the other one to work, and it shouldn't have been because there were no range characters over there. I can't remember, but I do remember getting the Decepticons to pull off the arm hovercraft, Blade Fury. Yeah, a lot of blank cards. That's not good. Metal Detector, black and green. Here's my Whirlwind Slash again. When you put this on a Decepticon, do 1 damage to an enemy. Non-attack damage. I got to use the Fusion Mega Shot, I think once. I don't have anything specific for Megatron on this, but when the equipped character attacks, the equipped character, you reveal it. It's going to give it Bold 2 while it's on a Decepticon. It has Pierce 1. So, 2 different things kind of going on. It's kind of like a hidden flamethrower, but for a one-time flamethrower, but at the same time, once it's finally revealed, it's only Pierce 1. That's all it is Pierce 1. After it's finally, just on the character, because once the flip is done, that's it. I was actually to pull this Gator Canized Energon Armor. Again, when revealed, do 1 damage to an enemy. More non-attack damage. The Howling Howitzer, mainly for the black pip. Of course, I have a whole Megatron was my only ranged character. Scout armor, trucks, tanks, wreckers, Constructicons. I had at least a tank and a truck in here, so Crankcase or Megatron could get that, have that put on them, because these guys did not have a whole lot. They had some good Pierce. Between my Terrifying Research, Grav Inhibitor, and you can see the difference between these two just looking at them. So they didn't have a whole lot of defense exactly, but this was a neat little deck. It was worth it to just try to test out some of this stuff, put it together. The Energon, that's what I'm thinking of, Energon Discharge Virus. And as well as a couple of Buddy's Sneak Attacks. He snuck into my game that night, I guess. And really mixing up not just my cards, but everyone else's cards. Energon Hustlers, the Arc, Buddy, me, official cards, or this wouldn't have been able to happen. Now, Emergency Tow I could probably take out, because the reveal is when one of your characters defends in alt mode. I was never really able to set that up like I wanted to. So, I'll take that one out. So now we're down to 41 cards in here. So, again, this was just really fun. And cog, what does my cog do? Pierce. So this was a neat little, very mixed colored deck, though kind of mostly blue, but not exactly. To where I'm able to get the Sports Car Patrol abilities to get triggered, as well as having a lot of opportunities for non-attack damage. But I don't have anything like, is it heavy cover, or the one that prevents, I can see it, I forgot the name of it, that prevents non-attack damage against your characters. There's an official one, and then I came up with Insulated Compound over here, which I like that too. It's not as strong as that official card that we got though. So if you remember, I made these two kind of in conjunction with themselves, because Cora Stop, well, yeah, I mean, the Core Stop is like Insulated Compound, but it's only going to stop non-attack damage from an action card, an opponent's action card, which is, a little more specific, but hey, it is an aggressive flipping card. Insulated Compound is not. It's white, but, reduce each of your characters' non-attack damage by 1. So, yeah, this can actually prevent armed hovercraft from hitting all your characters, pretty much. But that official card, which I don't have in here, and I can't remember the name of it. That's just killing me. He killed me! Gosh, I haven't tried his voice in a while. But and they had some, between the Junkion Shield and the Plasma Burst. I don't think I was able to pull the Junkion Shield off because it has to be on a melee defending against a ranged character, which for this case, it would have had to been Megatron attacking Hot Rod in his ranged mode. Right? Does he have a ranged mode? I don't think he does. It may have been a fever dream. No, he doesn't. So, yeah, the Junkion Shield luckily was able to, never got really scrapped that way per se. So I never got to fling it, as you imagine that. But it was a really fun game. Energy Rope Pistol, which is basically moving damage. When the equipped character attacks, secret upgrade, weapon, move a damage counter from the equipped character to the attacking character. While this is in a bot mode, it has Pierce 2. So it was a really fun game, and they each won a game. I need to try this a little more. Maybe mix up my characters and try some other setups. But I just can't believe. And maybe I just haven't played the game in a while. I don't get to watch. You don't see many people playing the game online much anymore, because it is dead. I wish some of the guys would go, hey, let's mix all this stuff up. Let's put this out there and test and play, and let other people see what we're doing, and maybe see us arguing about stuff and challenging. This doesn't work. This does work. That would be really cool. But as far as I can tell, I'm not seeing any of that. Is anybody? But these characters alone, all official characters, 25 stars. You don't have any room for a strategy or no stars in your deck. A lot of draw power. This was a great set of guys here. A set of characters. So with that, I got to go pick up kitty cats. I didn't mean to go 20 minutes. We'll see you next time. Throw scraplets at the like button. Thanks for being here. I always enjoy every one of y'all checking out the videos. We'll see you next time. As always, Autobots, let's flip out and let's roll for it.